he can. And, of course, we'll hear from Coach Stotts and the Blazers, too. Always loser sound is always much more interesting than winner's sound. To me, watching this game, every possession by Portland down the stretch seems difficult. Everything is hard. Everything looks so much easier for the Warriors. Why are they so special that way, Legs?
I think when you look at Golden State and you look at the way that they beat you, there are things that they do that are unique unto themselves. And I think it starts for me with the way that they push the ball on makes or misses and the relentless surge up the floor that they get out of Draymond Green. Stop it right here. Now, this ball goes through the net. Draymond Green is 90 feet from the other end. He's basically the last guy up the floor. There is no way after making a shot you should give up something this easy on the other end. But here's what he recognizes. As he starts to push it, he knows there's going to be no help from this guy on the strong side because you're so worried about Klay Thompson. He also understands that somewhere out here, Steph Curry's coming. Why is that important? Because while C.J. McCollum, he knows that he's got to leak out here to be ready to match up, and that's a big deal because he doesn't get a buff right here on Bell. And it's all set up by the shooting and Draymond Green making an aware decision that if he pushes it down here, that he's going to take these two guys with him, and there's going to be nobody here on the weak side for this drop-off. This is unique unto Draymond Green. There is no other four-man in the league that can push the ball up the floor after a made basket. So that's the first thing. The second thing that's unique to this team, it's Steph Curry's motion. He comes up the right side, and his brother does a pretty good job here. Now, Steph's going to head over to this side of the floor. Look at the amount of running he does in this possession. Catches it. Pretty good job. Let's give it up. All right, now what are you going to do, Steph? Let's start over here. Let's circle back to this corner. And just watch this guy move. It's a beautiful thing. Gets all the way down to the corner. Keep moving it, Warriors. Dribble job. Here's what Steph is aware of. Right now, Damian Lillard is peeking here at this dribble job penetration. That's all Steph needs to know. As soon as he peeks, he's going to run to the opposite side of the floor where he's going to get a nice little screen here, and he's going to use great footwork to square up. Lillard flies by. One little side step, knocks down the three. He crossed the court 4 times in one possession to get a shot. Okay, finally, this is after a missed shot now. And again, Draymond was the last guy up the floor. And he understands if you're going to backpedal in this manner, and he knows he's got a head of steam, he's going to be able to get to the rim. And why is it so important here? Take a look at here. This is Myers Leonard, and this is Kevon Looney. That's who Myers Leonard's supposed to guard. But the fact that Draymond Green pushes it so quickly, Myers Leonard can't switch and get back to Looney. Well, you say, well, why does that matter? Here's why. When Draymond pushes it, you're left with C.J. McCollum trying to block out Looney. So his speed and push up the floor leads to this offensive rebound because Myers Leonard was never able to get back to the paint, identify his man, and match up because he's worried about the corner shooter because here comes Draymond Green pushing it right down their throat. So Draymond Green's speed up the floor and the relentlessness, and then Curry's motion. Those are two things that no other team in this league has right now. And in the case of Curry, no team in NBA history has had one of those. But that's what makes him so special. Yeah. And once again, a great second half. Golden State able to utilize those things to erase another deficit and win 3 straight in which they had to come back.
I want to ask you about Steph, but let me just hit you with Draymond Green. Has he ever played better basketball? That's the best series I think I've seen him play.
Well, look, you're talking about a guy that's been in multiple All-Star games. And Steve Kerr said the last game was maybe the best game he's ever seen him play. I'll take it a step further. I think that was the best game any player has played in the playoffs this season, Game 3.
Yeah.
And he came back tonight and basically did it again. There's something that he has found, a renewed confidence in his offense that is critical to this team. And at times when I watched them in the regular season, it was definitely missing. He wasn't a threat anymore to score. And that meant his defender could now be back in the lane, and it made it much more difficult for Durant, Curry, and Thompson. When Draymond Green is pushing it at the rim like this and knocking down those threes that he's going to get 5, 6 a game completely open, when he just adds that element, now you've got a guy that impacts the floor all over and puts his imprint on every facet of the game. That's what he did for the last 2 games, and he's done it all throughout the postseason. Yeah. You may be right. This may be the most consistently great offensive basketball that I've seen Draymond Green play. We know he's always going to defend.
And consistently, that's Steph Curry, 35-plus every single game in the sweep.
Yeah, I mean, the motion, right? So you're back to pre-KD days, the way he's playing. I think he relishes everything kind of focusing on his movement because he loves to play that way. I texted somebody during the game. I said, Steph has that look tonight of a guy that could play 5 games tonight. You know, sometimes you get into such a rhythm as an athlete, you don't breathe hard, ever. That's what Steph looked like tonight. It was effortless for him, and that's what you think about when you think of Steph Curry at his best in his 2 MVP years. They're back to basing everything they do off of his motion and the problems it causes defensively because of communication issues and how far you have to extend. Now, obviously, you're going to add KD, we think, at some point, and you make that adjustment and you go back to that X number of possessions where KD just uses his greatness to get shots off. But, man, it's been fun to watch Steph rewind the clock a little bit here over the course of the last 6 games.
No Durant, no Iguodala, no Boogie.
No problem.
I mean, if they would have all played, you think they would have beaten the Blazers in 3? Bucci, over to you.
Doris Burke is live with us in Portland. And Doris, you've seen a lot of great basketball in your time playing and now with us. What impresses you most about Golden State when you see them up close?
Well, the fact that this is their 5th straight year going to the finals and that they don't allow ego or chemistry issues or selfishness or boredom. I mean, periodically you see it a little bit in the regular season. It's just human nature. But they easily could have conceded tonight when they went down 17. And I believe it's the leadership of Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. They refuse to allow any quit in the group. And just to echo what Tim said, I mean, it's an amazing thing to watch Steph become the focal point again. But the other thing that's happening here, and maybe Tim's already said this, but Draymond Green has the ball, and he's making decisions as well. And when that happens in a numbered situation, 3-on-2, 2-on-1, it's always good. But how about Kevon Looney stepping in, Alfonso McKinney, Jordan Bell? I mean, these are men who periodically throughout the course of the season had lost the trust and equity of the coaches, but they stick with them, and they stick with it as professionals. And now in the biggest moment, they have come through. Just an incredible team effort.
Certainly Curry is the hub of this whole operation. It's nothing without him. They're still a good team, but he's such a savant, Doris, such a maestro, so beautiful to watch. What's it like to watch him in person like you got to do?
I just marvel at it. His ability to make shots under duress, multiple defenders flying at him, the ability to give it up and on the move to make a catch and release. I don't know how fast it is. I think Klay Thompson has been clocked as the fastest catch and release shooter. But Steph Curry is relentless. You cannot relax or breathe for a second because once you do, and even if you get a good close on him, he's still going to make shots, and I think it's demoralizing to teams. There was a point at which, once this score got tied, you could hear the entire arena go flat. It was like the building got their breath taken away by what the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry were doing.
You're right. Life is about balance. It's the most important word, one of the most important words we have, and Draymond does give them that buzz, that electricity. You know, Steph and Klay are kind of really smooth operators, but, man, Dre is such a beast there, such a hunger. It's palpable when you're next to him, isn't it?
I think that they feed off this group, and it's why, and what's really fascinating to me is the lack of engagement with the officials. He flat out said in an interview, I believe with the New York Times, he said, it was probably disgusting to watch me engaging with the officials. And I have to say, the lack of that talk with the officials has coincided with the best basketball we have ever seen. So shout out to his mom and a shout out to his girlfriend, because apparently these are the 2 women in his life saying, enough of that, just play basketball. But boy, John, when he does, look out.
Absolutely. Doris Burke live with us in Portland.
The Curry family theme was on display throughout the first 4 games of this series. But it's Steph in the end who gets it done, moving on once again to the NBA Finals. New on SportsCenter, Terry Stotts, fresh off being swept.
Hats off to Golden State. They've shown how good they are, championship pedigree. We played them 3 really good games and couldn't get over the hump. But I think it was more of a demonstration of how good they are and how good they've been over the years, and they find ways to win. So it was a disappointing loss, but it was, for me, it was an outstanding season with the guys in the locker room are special, and it's been a special season. It's always tough to lose the last game of the year, but I couldn't be more proud of the group that we've had.
It's not like Portland wasn't in the series. You know, it looks like you see the sweep factor, but then you also have to realize, especially in the last 3 games, Portland led by as many as 17 in each game, and they fall each time. Dubs are the first team in the last 20 seasons to come back from 15-plus down to win 3 consecutive playoff games.
LeBron hasn't done it. Magic and Bird didn't do it. Neither did Jordan. how the Warriors got to 5 straight NBA Finals and what the feat means. And what Jam Master Jay was to Run DMC. Steph Curry, the greatest Warrior of them all, will join us live here on SportsCenter on what 5 straight means to him.
SportsCenter is brought to you by HyperX, the MVP for performance gaming gear. HyperX, because whatever you play, however you play, we're all gamers.
Wishes, right?
Don't miss Disney's Aladdin in theaters Friday, rated PG, and see wishes come true in the Western Conference Finals.
Wishes can be a powerful thing. Here's my advice. Make every wish count.
Are we in trouble?
Only if you get caught.
Disney's Aladdin, rated PG, Friday.
These are happy, happy, happy summer.
Amazon's got everything you need for your home, garden, and more. Find low prices and free shipping on millions of items when you shop summer at Amazon.
Clutch now! Clutch! Now it's done! I'll have to deal with this! Fire mission HPD, suppression 3255 200 410.
There are those who stand forever ready. Ready to defend the nation. Ready to fight for what matters. No matter what.
Let's go! Get my round in there!
Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Nice. I haven't heard about this.
So I would actually go with the full synthetic.
Really pads. So for the Duralast rotors.
I did it.
You did it. That's it?
We did it.
You did it. You can do it.
The path to I did it starts at AutoZone. Get in the zone.
The thing about 7-Up is it always looks good, sounds good, and tastes good. There's nothing like the crisp, clean, refreshing taste of 7-Up. Every stage needs a star. Every road needs a ruler. Rise above with the Escalade and the uncompromising Cadillac SUVs.
Not right now. I think you need more lipstick. You look beautiful.
And where's your microwave?
We don't have one.
Why not?
Why? What do you look at this? Why do you need a microwave? No. We're the good guys. You don't see that. You don't see that anywhere else.
No.
Nope.
Audible Originals brings you big titles from big celebs, like Heads Will Roll from Kate McKinnon and Emily Lynn, plus the latest from Mel Robbins, David Spade, and many more. Original titles, big name celebs, all made to be heard, only from Audible.
I really am excited about this.
So what's got Jimmy so excited that he's singing?
Yeah, you do it.
All in the Family and the Jeffersons live. Now wait till you hear what Jimmy's saying about it. Wednesday on GMA.
Bam.
SportsCenter, brought to you by Audible. Download the app and start your free trial.
First coach NBA history to reach the finals in each of his first 5 seasons as a head coach. Steve Kerr.
Fight and scrap. In the end, it's a sweep, but we had to scrap and claw for three of the 4 victories. So this was a lot more difficult than it may have appeared. So we're happy to move on and happy to get a little rest before we have to play again. We'll open it up.
Gareth Burke, NBC Sports Bay Area. And going along with the difficulty, there are going to be people who look at this and see a sweep, think it was easy. What made it so challenging, whether it was the things that the Blazers were throwing at you or the injuries siphoning off your manpower? How did you guys persevere?
Well, our guys they've been at this for a while. So they know how to win. They know how to come back from deficits. And when you get this deep in the playoffs, you're playing against the best teams in the league. And, this backcourt that you're dealing with McCollum and Lillard, it's a nightmare trying to stay in front of them. And you have to commit help. You have to have a 5-man defensive effort. And that leaves you vulnerable in areas. I thought tonight they did their best job of exposing those vulnerabilities. Myers Leonard was fantastic, and they did a really good job of moving the ball. They had 31 assists, and our defense was shaky tonight, but we turned it up in the fourth quarter and in overtime and got it done. But it was an uphill climb the whole way.
Hey, Steve. Phil Barber, Santa Rosa Press Democrat. What did you think of the efforts of McKinney and Looney in overtime for you?
Well, I think they've both been fantastic all year. Looney has become one of our foundational pieces. He does this every single night. And I think one thing that we've seen in almost every series is as the game goes on and players get tired, Loon gets more and more rebounds. He just has a knack for the ball. Really long arms, great feel for the game. And so his rebounding, I think he had 14 tonight, bunch of offensive boards. Really a big key for us. And then, without Andre, we needed every ounce of effort from Alfonso. And, we didn't want to extend Sean Livingston's minutes. Played 21, which is already a high number. Up 3-0, going into tonight. So when we went overtime, we just decided let's give Zoe the minutes, and he came through in a big way.
Steve, Nick Friedel, ESPN. In this era, how would you put into context what it means to go to the NBA Finals for the 5th straight season?
I hope it doesn't go unnoticed or underrated. 5 straight finals hasn't been done since the 60s, since Bill Russell's Celtics. Hasn't been done for a reason. It's really, really difficult. And so I just can't say enough about the competitive desire of the group of players that we have here and the culture that they've built together. Playing together regardless of injury. We've had being without Kevin these last 5 games has put us in a really tough spot, and our guys stepped up in a big way. A couple of years back, we were without Steph for over a 2-year period. I think he missed like 12 playoff games, and we won 9 of them. So the group has a fiber to them where when guys go down, they find a way to come together and compete and win. Starts defensively. If you can defend at a high level in the playoffs, you always have a chance. But I just think the experience of winning titles helps you in these moments, and it helps you continue to move forward and come away with victories like tonight.
Again, Steph Curry averaged 36.5 points per game in the series. That's the most ever by any player in a 4-game sweep. He's never lost to Portland in the playoffs. 10-0. He really is, Leaves. In this run of 5 straight, he's really the hub.
And Curry will be asked, I'm sure, by us or somebody else, how different this team is from the previous four to go to the NBA Finals. Maybe the difference is truly an entire team. There's so much depth. Steve Kerr has used 7 different starting lineups in the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. Much more on what we're all watching. Here's Chris Connolly. The defending champion, still best in the West, Golden State is heading to the NBA Finals.
How have the Warriors made it to 5 consecutive NBA Finals? It's more like, how haven't they? They win with KD, they win without KD. They lead from the jump.
It is a Golden State blowout.
They mount a furious comeback.
A thrilling comeback win for Golden State.
They do it with a third-quarter offensive cloudburst.
And the Warriors' third-quarter domination in effect.
They do it with a fourth-quarter defensive lockdown.
Stolen by Iguodala.
Clay does it behind the arc.
He is unconscious.
Draymond does it in the paint.
Blocked by Green.
Steph does it with
bang! Bang!
rainbows, like the basketball unicorn he is. Face it, the Warriors have more ways to win than most teams have wins.
The Warriors start to celebrate. The one-time darlings are now a dynasty.
5 consecutive trips to the NBA Finals. You know who never managed that? Magic Johnson's Showtime Lakers, Larry Bird's Celtics, LeBron James' Heat or Cavs, and the great Phil Jackson. Not with Kobe or Shaq, and not even with Michael Jordan. 5 in a row. It's only been done before by the Boston Celtics, 1957 to 1966. Teams with crafty players who knew their skill sets and thrived on the playoffs. All fortified by the unyielding Bill Russell, basketball's ultimate winner. More than anyone, he got them there with grim, maximum relentlessness. The Warriors?
Stephen Curry with some magic!
Almost like you can hear them laughing. They are Gretzky in the 80s, or Stevie Wonder in the 70s, blessed with talent and invention in such wild abundance that it tumbles out of them.
The annihilation continues.
Limit them somehow, and they'll seize on the challenge as a spur to achievement. Their excellence is sustained not by the do-your-job determination we associate with victory in sports, but by the exuberant creativity we see in our best entertainers. 5 straight trips to the NBA Finals will tell you these Warriors don't mind playing encores.
That was really well edited, whoever did that and produced. Well done. Steph Curry, live on SportsCenter, talking one-on-one with Steve Levy with his son right there. He does it again, going back to the NBA Finals. What does it mean to him? We'll find out next live.
If you start with lime, a bit of chili powder, ice, and you mix it with beer, and of course, Clamato, you make the authentic Clamato Michelada. Are you craving one? Claro.
When life throws type 2 diabetes your way, why wait? Hit back now. Farxiga, along with diet and exercise, helps lower A1C in adults with type 2 diabetes. And when taken with Metformin XR, it may lower A1C up to 2.1 points.
Do not take if allergic to Farxiga. Symptoms of a serious allergic reaction include rash, swelling, difficulty breathing or swallowing. Stop taking and seek medical help right away. Tell your doctor right away if you have red color in urine, or pain while you urinate, or a genital area infection, since a rare but serious genital infection may be life-threatening. Do not take Farxiga if you have severe kidney problems, are on dialysis, or have bladder cancer. Other serious side effects include dehydration, genital yeast and bacterial infections in women and men, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, and sudden kidney problems. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of ketoacidosis, which is serious and may lead to death.
Think Farxiga. Tell your doctor you're ready to hit back. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Wandering through secret hills and telling stories round the grill. From lazing out on peaceful docks to raging to a band that rocks. You never know just where in life Corona cans might take you now.
Hiring was always a huge challenge. Endless hours on job sites with not a lot to show for it. Then, I found ZipRecruiter.
Coast, and ain't nobody like me.
I'm finna turn this shot.
I'm finna turn this shot. And can't nobody stop me. Looking for a few birds, trying to get it poppin'. I'm on that block with my from the pocket. And he don't carry pistols for nothing, they quick to pop it. So if you think about tripping, you better think twice. Cause I'm laced up like a pair of Nikes. I know you probably gangbanging, homie, and that's cool. So now we gangbanging your girl. True, I'm from the West Coast, and ain't nobody like me. So tell your baby daddy, stop trying to be like me. Cause I'm a unique individual. Check the credits, the flyers from the West, it ain't no comparison. And I ain't got a bang of color, but I'm still thugging. Off of Josephine and Miriam, I'm still busting. Fly and bad, see I'm getting money. Don't bring your girl around me, cause I take it from you. I ain't gotta lie to you, and I ain't gotta lie to you. No, I ain't fucking around with you, and I ain't fucking around with you. Just to keep it 100, just to keep it 100. Boy, I'm all about the money, just to keep it 100, just to keep it 100.
I'm finna turn this shot.
I'm finna turn this shot. And can't nobody stop me. Looking for a few birds, trying to get it poppin'. I'm on that block with my from the pocket. And he don't carry pistols for nothing, they quick to pop it. So if you think about tripping, you better think twice. Cause I'm laced up like a pair of Nikes. I know you probably gangbanging, homie, and that's cool. So now we gangbanging your girl. True, I'm from the West Coast, and ain't nobody like me. So tell your baby daddy, stop trying to be like me. Cause I'm a unique individual. Check the credits, the flyers from the West, it ain't no comparison. And I ain't got a bang of color, but I'm still thugging. Off of Josephine and Miriam, I'm still busting. Fly and bad, see I'm getting money. Don't bring your girl around me, cause I take it from you. I ain't gotta lie to you, and I ain't gotta lie to you. No, I ain't fucking around with you, and I ain't fucking around with you. Just to keep it 100, just to keep it 100. Boy, I'm all about the money, just to keep it 100, just to keep it 100. And boy, I'm money, just to keep it 100.
And where that bread at? Don't get it twisted, cause I'm still gonna go back to my old ways, you heard me? Look.
Now don't get it twisted, cause I still do it. But I ain't here to get my hands dirty, my do it. See, I was sitting here on a mission just to get the bread. So all the homies never go hungry and stay fed. Cause I'm from the West, but it ain't Compton. I'm from the wood on the east side, was popping. Yeah, 12-12-0 on the Merc. When don't know how to shoot back, cause we shooting first. Fly, it's how I go about it. This that fly music. You know about it, so you better get a good look at this. Cause pretty soon you gon' have to pay to look at this. I tell her, you either fly with a G or you can play dead. And tell your man to stop tripping before he takes lead. Cause I'ma tell you how it is and keep it 100. Dang with the best on me, stop running. I ain't gotta lie to you, and I ain't gotta lie to you. No, I ain't fucking around with you, and I ain't fucking around with you. Just to keep it 100, just to keep it 100. Boy, I'm all about the money, just to keep it 100. Keep it 100, and with money just to keep it 100.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Oh man, oh yeah, it's gonna be a hard night tonight. I can feel it now. Voice is shot. It's gonna be a hard night tonight. We are making it happen, man. This is our pregame show, the radio show. We're here right now, Periscope only. We'll go all the way straight out to Baltimore. Lord Cuddy. Radio show starts in 28 minutes, y'all. Get in where you fit in, man. Let's make it happen. Strictly independent as always. Pre-game show, the radio show. Let's go.
Already knew that. Dumb. I'm the menace to society. Thanks. Ain't nobody stopping me. Boys in the hood, you written. I get you high, ever many fit in my blicky. This not a movie and you feeling pissy. If you die, then know who gonna miss me. Pay the poor, you is not Mitchie. Al Capone, yeah, you gonna miss me. Whoever ever gonna try diss me, I will come and bring them heaters through. They real hungry, they will eat it. You play with these beats, how a baby play with food. I told these that I was in school, acting a fool, so in the tool. And my book bag, if mama only knew I had. Get the slap in the room, cause of real life comes real actions as a assume. So real death, no movie star actor in this room. This is real city full of real trash, real streets, and real ways of leaving.
Representing for the hood, by the hood. Representing for the hood, by the hood. Representing from the hood, by the hood. It's a show.
You will get done. Ran down, yeah, we hitting the sun. Bullets make them levitate when it's leaving the gun. This not a pun. You scum, scraping you up like some scum. Duck on my shoe like some gum. I'm loving their brains. Getting them recruiting some funds, man. Yeah. They talking about, man. Need to free my brother ass, man. They just free one of my brothers, you heard me. We coming hard this year, man. It's NTB. I'ma shine the way I'm gonna shine. I'ma do what I'm gonna do, you heard me. Keep doing y'all. I ain't gonna hate on nobody. Everybody, if you feel what I'm saying. Real dummy, this is not you, this is not New Jack. I thought you already knew that. I'm the menace to society. Ain't nobody stopping me. Boys in the hood, you Ricky. I get you high, ever many fit in my blicky. This not a movie and you feeling pissy. If you die, then who gonna miss me?
Hi, baby.
Your name is steady ringing in my head. I'm just here posted up in my bed. I know that you've been waiting. I promise I ain't playing. I let it see you craving. Please don't try to play me, I'm a player. I make these tables turn and I get on my tray. Just do your part for me, and I can guarantee anything you need. When I call, you will fall through. I'll be good if I can call on you. When I call, you will fall through. I'll be good if I can call on you. So where you at? Go ahead, pull up. So where you at? Go ahead, pull up, baby. So where you at? Go ahead, pull up, baby. So where you at? Go ahead, pull up, baby.
Let me go down on you. Them niggas be playing them games, baby. He don't be around for you. I could be around for you. Let me go down on you. I'm telling, I'm swerving and serving. I'm moving them pikes, yeah, I'm moving them pounds for you. I'm normally ratchet, but baby, I'm switching the style for you. Yeah, we can keep my bad with you. Busting it down, really breaking the sweat. For my bad worries, I promise I won't let it get. My fan miss you, that's the mess. I ain't trying to be your side, man. I ain't sliding. I ain't trying to be your back up. But baby, I shut back up.
When I call, you will fall through. I'll be good if I can call on you. When I call, you will fall through. I'll be good if I can call on you. So where you at? Go ahead, pull up. So where you at? Go ahead, pull up, baby. So where you at? Go ahead, pull up, baby. So where you at? Go ahead, pull up, baby. Wishing I had to go.
Want me to play my role?
Just want you to play a role. When I call, you will fall through. I'll be good if I can call.
That's when you close the door right there. That means we're live right here on the radio show. We're getting things ready to go around here. As you know, my voice is shot tonight. That means I'm playing hurt. That means I need for you all to help me out tonight. We're doing it real big for you. It don't matter. Even though my voice is shot, hey, I'm going to come in and play hurt anyway, man. That's what good players do. We come in here and do what we got to do, handle our business, even though we are playing hurt. We're always never at 100%, but it's all gravy. And we are right now inside of the pregame show here on the radio show, pregame style. So I want to take a second and congratulate the Golden State Warriors for making it to the NBA Finals. It's going to be another month or so before the finals start, but hey, the Golden State get to rest. They get to kick it for a while and chill. I'm going to let you chill and listen to this Rob Moss, man. Good love. Independence Live here, man, at the radio show.
Bills paid, bank account laid. So much sin all around me, man. I'm trying to stay out of the temptation. Not going their route. Cut up the check and I go. Love is what I'm good box. I know that drop to the twins. And I've been thinking about you all day, girl. You know that you're a star. Everywhere you go, they know exactly who you are. Run up a check, buy up the bar, just to get next to where you are not. Again, limits are residents. I've been no creep, I've been no peep. Dreaming about you all in my sleep. Ooh, oh, you know. All my bills paid, bank account laid. So much sin all around me, man. I'm trying to stay out of the temptation, not going their route. Cut at the check and I go. It's what I'm looking for, not a form. No, I'm young, but I need that good. I need that good. I need that good love. Oh, my mentor, you're so influential, and I'm rolling with you like the wheels on the Benzo. Envy me, they envy you. So when we link up, we leave them sick like the flu. Let's go. Oh, run up a check, buy up the bar. They say I'm next, I say I'm far. Heddy's Lamont, don't do it like Rob. I hit up the store. Whatever you want, you know that I got it. No ain't no thing to dig in my pocket. Only Gabbana, I know that I'm rocking. Run up the checking and then I go cop it. All my bills paid, bank account laid. So much sin all around me, man. I'm trying to stay out of the temptation, not going their route. Cut at the check and I go. It's what I'm looking for, not a form. No, I'm young, but I need that good. I need that good. I need that good love. She told me she got a cousin, but she live in Guadalajara. Tienen mana. I'm only here for a week, me voy en el fin de semana. She got that. She threw it back like she black though. I'm a beast, she gon' sneak through the back door. She a freak, that's a fact though. I've been bitching to one. She told me she got a cousin, but she live in Guadalajara. I'm only here for a week. I think I'ma stay. Namaste, my mistake. I ain't know what to say. I'm delayed. That's when I ran to this loca. She was in love with the coca. I was on another nota. Excuse me, tiene mota? She tried to give me rachata. We started dancing bachata. I told her, que viva la raza. That's when she looked in my face. Told me to stay. Hey, what can I say? Orale, wait. Bitchin' to wanna. She told me she got a cousin, but she live in Guadalajara. Tienen mana. I'm only here for a week. Me voy en el fin de semana. She got that. She threw it back like she black though. I'm a beast, she gon' sneak through the back door. She a freak, that's a fact though.
know I was feeling you. Top down, windows down, baby, that's the mood. Now you act like we ain't the truth. Through all the love, never thought it would end like this. And the homies say you talk that ish, but I'm the one to call it quits. I'm not going back, yeah. Now hold up, wait a minute. I'm about to party up, DJ, play that music. Live my mind on the dance floor. Feel the beat got me one more. This whole thing got me losing control. A situation you wouldn't know, yeah. You had me tripping all yourself. I think about you less. I think there's no more feelings left. No more weed, no more weed, no more weed, yeah. You had me tripping all yourself. I think about you less. I think there's no more feelings left. No more weed, no more weed, no more weed, yeah. You know I really didn't need you. I'm done, you're done, nothing else to prove. So you know I got a lot to lose. Wasting my time. I gotta get you off my mind. Without you here, I'll be just fine. I'ma go out, just sit and dine. Party of one, yeah. Now hold it, wait a minute. I'm about to party up, DJ, play that music. Leave my mind on the dance floor. Feel the beat, got me one more. This whole thing got me losing control. A situation you wouldn't know, yeah. You had me tripping all yourself. I think about you less. I think there's no more feelings left. No more weed, no more weed, no more weed, yeah. You had me tripping all yourself. I think about you less. I think there's no more feelings left. No more weed, no more weed, no more weed, yeah. No more weed, no more weed, no more weed, yeah. No more weed, no more weed, no more weed, yeah.
That's right. We're just about 15 minutes away from starting the radio show. If you want to be the first to hit us up, congratulate the Golden State Warriors for making it to the NBA Finals. You can hit us up. We will be your shout-out piece. You can yell it through us. All you Warrior fans, stand up, do your thing tonight. And we're watching also Milwaukee and Toronto. We'll keep a beat on that. But we got a lot of hot independent music. Our guest is here tonight. We're going to talk to her tonight. Her name is Silky D. She'll be in the building. Check out my man, Andre Ryder, my slide.
Down my slide. One call, she always down to ride. She keep me up, never waste my time. She hella real and keep up tight. Yeah, down my slide, slide, slide. Yeah, down my slide. Yeah, down my slide, slide, slide. Yeah, down my slide. I'm shorty the long way, spinning bands with my ball, man. She on me double up and get it back. She be rapping, mixing in the trap. She's so loyal to me, she's so loyal to me, yeah, yeah. If you give respect, we gon' beef about it, yeah, yeah. I'm a slide, passion side, on the back, shorty give me yeah. So I'ma buy her, whatever she like. When it's cool, she just savvy, we shopping in Beverly, doing a ride. Down my soul, right behind and I'm on it like a soul. Crying on you, let's go to home. Bank account screaming, we took over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she better than he now. We'll be claiming that they hit us. Diamonds dancing on her wrist and diamonds dancing around her finger. Running got his fingers on my plate now. Smoking on that birthday, talking cake now. Down my slide. One call, she always down to ride. She keep me up, never waste my time. She hella real and keep up tight. Yeah, down my slide, slide, slide. Yeah, down my slide. Yeah, down my slide, slide, slide. Yeah, down my slide. Yeah, down my slide, down my slide, down my slide, down my slide. Every time, every time, every night, every night. Down my slide, 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 down my slide. Only we know what we go through, we stay to ourselves. Yeah, not everybody got loyalty, they don't know how to trust. Well, keep me on, and I don't, none, no, baby, baby. Keep you on, we keep that on, you not a drug crazy. All I wanna do is run up bands up with you, baby. Can't do it now, later we go run it for you. Gotta come along, show that shit can come too. All your friends, that's that, it's all up kicking it with your crew. Hey, 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 shit up kicking it with the crew.
that look like cake.
Blake Griffin going hard in the paint, said that it look soft, said it look like cake. Fly, yeah, I'm talking suitcase, smoking good, pulling up, trying to count my cake like, oh, you know I can't wait. Little mama, what's good? Let me hit that cake. Real all day, every way. I'ma party in that when I get that cake. I got bad, I got freaks, handcuffing hell, now we just dogs. Little mama keep some lips and a deep throat. She love blowing on it like C4. She got a Serena face, J-Lo. Said when it's hot, I hit the just stay cold. Nobody's perfect, but she perfect, worth the J. Cole. The whole team on my roster gotta take hold. Got money on my mind, straight cake. Fat and it's soft like play dough. Fly suitcase, no planes, though. She said she love me, yeah, I hear that every day. Ghost poppin', you have no TD touchdown, field goals. Dollar bills, keep it trill, my amigo. You say broke, well that ain't me, no. Blake Griffin going hard in the paint, said that it look soft, said it look like cake. Fly, yeah, I'm talking suitcase, smoking good, pulling up, trying to count my cake like, oh, you know I can't wait. Little mama, what's good? Let me hit that cake. Real all day, every way. I'ma party in that when I get that cake. Married to the money, hit the in between. No mercy, you Purdy, mister, you play for my team. Yeah, I got a lot of hope, but really they some Billie Jean. Drugging, talking syrup, double cup and double D. She from my G, she be on her queen. I be on my king, smoking sticky. We twist stress, nothing less. I'ma get this money. I'm blow this. Let it hit my chest and she gon' shake it. She'll shake it, shake it. She out of breath. Oh, $400 kicks, them retros. Shorty dance on my like disco. Pop up from the back like a new Crisco. Then I'm shooting in her mouth, straight kiss. Young tryna get it off the rip though. Hot bottles, waist drink, all on the float. Whole team in this, yeah, we train to go. Calibrated, I ain't talking about a fucking loaf. Like Griffin going hard in the paint, said that it look soft, said it look like cake. Fly, yeah, I'm talking suitcase, smoking good, pulling up, tryna count my cake like, oh, you know I can't wait. Little mama, what's good? Let me hit that cake. Real all day, every way. I'ma party in that when I get that cake. Turn up, turn down like the knob rope. GP, yeah, we moving like a Tahoe. Take handcuffs and straight 5-0. Toot it up and I'ma boot it like a steel toe. She been stop shaking there, then I'm still froze. Laying up in the pussy, straight deep bro. Never love her, I ain't fucking up the G-code. Dirty Sprite, pouring cups out of 24. Young got a mind on a bankroll. Shot the on a beat cause it's cold. My nigga making dollar paper and hoes to take home. My nigga travel beating models like they make home. I told Shorty make a movie off the iPhone. Now I'm about to get no light pole. Started from the bottom, higher than a light pole. And if it's dirty, I won't touch it, I swear. Yeah, Blake Griffin going hard in the paint, said that it look soft, said it look like cake. Fly, yeah, I'm talking suitcase, smoking good, pulling up, trying to count my cake like, oh, you know I can't wait. Little mama, what's good? Let me hit that cake. Real all day, every way. I'ma party in that when I get that cake. Blake Griffin going hard in the paint, said that it look soft, said it look like cake. Fly, yeah, I'm talking suitcase, smoking good, pulling up, trying to count my cake like, oh, you know I can't wait. Little mama, what's good? Let me hit that cake. Real all day, every way. I'ma party in that when I get that cake.
Happy, about 7 minutes and change away from starting the radio show. We're about to make it happen. About to get Facebook on. Right now, we're on Periscope only and YouTube only right now. And we're about to get on with everybody else in a matter of moments. A little less than 8 minutes away starting the radio show. Our guest is already in the building. MD went up there and greeted her. Silky D, she is here. So we're going to make the show happen, man. You know what we do. So happy to bring this to you each and every week, y'all, the radio show. Come on.
They're making speculations saying we won't work out. We ain't listening to nothing they talking about. This is the kind of love that comes once in a lifetime, for a lifetime. I heard some of the things they been telling you, but those things don't pertain, boy, to me and you. Don't worry about nothing, cause everything is gonna be alright. Alright. They're making speculations saying we won't work out. We ain't listening to nothing they talking about. This is the kind of love that comes once in a lifetime, for a lifetime. I heard some of the things they been telling you, but those things don't pertain, boy, to me and you. Don't worry about nothing, cause everything is gonna be alright, alright. Let them think, baby, they don't really know about us. Let them haters hate how they thought it made. Let them hate, they don't really know about us. We can hate. They're making speculations saying we won't work out. We ain't listening to nothing they talking about. This is the kind of love that comes once in a lifetime, for a lifetime. I heard some of the things they been telling you, but those things don't pertain, boy, to me and you. Don't worry about nothing, cause everything is gonna be alright, alright. Let them think, baby, they don't really know about us. Let them haters hate how they thought it made. Let them hate, they don't really know about us. We got this. They don't really know about us. We got this. They don't really know about. They don't even know about. We going up in September. And memories will always remember. They can say what they want to, 'cause nobody's gonna come between us. 'Cause you know that I love you, and I know you love me too. Don't just keep on talking. It's not nothing that we gon' do. Don't worry about nothing, 'cause everything is gonna be alright, alright. Baby, what they they don't really know what. No, they don't know, they don't know. Haters hate how they thought it made. Let them hate, baby. They don't really know about. They don't know. We got it, we got it, baby. They don't really know about. They don't even know. We got this. They don't really know about. They don't really know. See, I got what you want. You got what I need. Nothing else matters to me. I'm not tripping off of what they say, 'cause I'm gonna keep loving you every day. Now it's all about me and you, and nothing's gonna come between me and you. And I'm not even worried, 'cause I already know, baby, we got this. We got this. Boy, you know we got it. We ain't worried about nothing, no, no. They know about. They don't know. They got this. They don't really know about. Let them think, baby. They don't really know about us. Let them haters hate how they thought it made. Let them hate. They don't really know about us. We got this. They don't really know about us. We got this. They don't really know about. They don't even know about. We going up in September. And memories will always remember. They can say what they want to, 'cause nobody's gonna come between us. 'Cause you know that I love you, and I know you love me too. Don't just keep on talking. It's not nothing that we gon' do. Don't worry about nothing, 'cause everything is gonna be alright. what you want. You got what I need. Nothing else matters to me. I'm not tripping off of what they say. Cause I'm gonna keep loving you every day. Now it's all about me and you. And nothing's gonna come between me and you. And I'm not even worried cause I already know. Baby, we got this. We got this. Boy, you know we got it. We ain't worried about nothing, no, no.
Representing for the hood, by the hood. Representing for the hood, by the hood. Representing from the hood, by the hood. It's a radio show.
D-I-S, this the radio show. D-I-S. Turn it up and let the radio blow. If you independent, that's finished. Been number one since the beginning. I don't think they even close to being finished. Honestly, I just think they really getting started. It's the radio show made for the independent artists. KC, request that when you call in. If you really want to get heard, just sing your song in. MD and Dundee gon' get you promotion. And anything after that, Mary Alex will handle that. 1580 AM. Every Monday they starting at 10 and don't quit till the shift in. Just tune in and listen. Open your ears wide. Real bosses, we just trying to build an empire. All we do is work, we don't spend time. And I ain't lying when I say I have been fine. Everything you gon' hear right here, bang. Number one for the independent artists doing things. Hold on. D-I-S. This the radio show. D-I-S. Turn it up and let the radio flow. D-I-S. We finna be your favorite radio show. D-I-S. And just in case you didn't know, this the radio show. Just in case you didn't know, this the radio show. Just in case you didn't know, it's the radio show.
So what are you gonna do now? Your favorite show is now done. No more Game of Thrones. So what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna watch? Well, you can either A, binge watch all the seasons again, or B, why don't you binge listen to the radio show? Dundee and MD, we're here tonight bringing the hot independent music to you at its finest, coming to you live and direct from our Los Angeles studios, heard on 1580 AM. All of our affiliates across the country, including iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud, as well as all of our other affiliates as well. What to do. This is a radio show, strictly independent music at its finest. If you're hearing me kind of messed up right now, and that's because, man, I got a cold. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm playing Hurt tonight. I got a cold. Yeah, man, but it's all good. It's what we do. We still play Hurt. It's still room for us. Let's take this call while I let MD finish setting up on his end. The radio show, who's this? Hello.
Hi, my name is Charles Sharp. I was just listening in.
Charles, where you calling from, sir? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from the East Coast.
Okay, from the East Coast. What can we do for you tonight?
Well, I heard that Miss Silky D. Williams was going to be on the show tonight.
Yes, she is. She is going to be here. I'm glad you brought her up because I didn't even get a chance to even say she was here. In fact, you beat me to it. But you did hear Charles. He just said that Silky D will be here, and she is here. In fact, I'm looking dead at her right now. But I tell you what, do me a favor. Call back in about 12 minutes, all right? Because I'm going to let you talk to her live. That's when we'll have her on. And so I'll move the crowd, okay?
She wants to talk to me? I was just going to listen in.
Oh, you're going to listen in? Oh, okay. Well, since you bothered to call, I figured you may want to talk to her.
Okay. All right. I'll call back.
Yeah, call back. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the cameras and all that set up for her right now. Silky D is here tonight, so you can talk to her. 626-793-0900. That's going to go down in about 12 minutes inside of Move the Crowd. But we making it happy, man, here on the radio show. So as you know, if you hear my voice kind of messed up tonight because I'm playing Hurt, I got a cold. So I'm going to do the best I can tonight. You know, well, hold on. Let me get you on. What did you say there? What did you say?
I said you just sounding sexy. That's all that is.
Oh, there it is. I'm getting my sexy on right now.
Sexy on.
That's what it is. I'm getting my sexy on. Hold on. Oh, well, there, okay. There, that's my sexy there for you right there. Woo. That is my sexy. MD is still setting up. I'm gonna let him do his thing. The ladies are out tonight, man. No Dimples, no Mary tonight. So it's just me and MD holding it down tonight, bringing hot independent music to you at its finest. So shout out to everybody checking us out on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, Periscope, and all of the other outlets, social media outlets that I forgot to mention as well. Big shout out to everybody that I saw. A couple events I went to over the weekend as well. So I want to shout out everybody I saw at those two events. So it's a good look. Long weekend. That's why I got this cold, because I've been out in the streets doing too much. So I need to rest. But right now, we're going to jump into some music real quick. When we come back, we're going to talk to our guest, Silky D, inside of Move the Crowd. We're going to find out what's going on with MD. And a couple of things that we're going to get on. We're going to let our guest, Silky D, we're going to let her play detective. And MD, they're going to play detective a little bit, all right? We're going to see if we got a case, if a certain former baseball player have a case. And also, we're going to talk about a hip-hop legend that got booed. All right? She got booed. We got all that and much more coming up. Right now, we got music coming up by the Orange Collective as well as Sean Ward. But we're going to start tonight off with my man Viper. All right, let's make it happen. Strictly Independent as always. The radio show, you know.
Are you ready? Are you ready? See you with
You want a fresh style? Let me show you.
The radio show is breaking news.
Independent
music.
Drop that.
Rock the beat.
Snapchatting with your girl in the backseat. Counteracts doing donuts in the back street. If the swamps looking smoke, they get at me. Tell me looking that we broke, don't ask me. Snapchatting with my goons in the back streets. Counteracts hunting guns in the backseat. Tell me what was looking that don't ask me. Swamps looking smoke, they get at me. Till the sun came up. We was snapping till the sun came up. Till the sun came up. Snapchatting till the sun came up. Oh my, I'm too fly, I guess. I'm on this ground taking off like a jazz. Stepped in this game and I earned my respect. Gold on my chain, I mean ice on my neck. She say she wanna take it like that. I take your chick and I give it right back. P.I.M.P, but you know I am that. It the bounce me back, here's me Mike Jack. Oh my, I'm too fly, I guess. I'm on this ground taking off like a jazz. Stepped in this game and I earned my respect. Gold on my chain, I mean ice on my neck. Snapchatting with your girl in the backseat. Counteracts doing donuts in the back street. Homes looking they don't smoke, they get at me. Tell me what looking don't ask me. Snapchatting with my goons in the back streets. Counteracts hunting guns in the backseat. Tell me what looking don't ask me. Swamps looking they get at me. Till the sun came up. We was snapping till the sun came up. Till the sun came up. Snapchatting till the sun came up.
What's going on? It's your boy Melvin Jackson Jr. for the New Edition movie. I'm playing Curtis Blow right here on the #1 source for independent music, The Radio Show.
You know, you're something that feels good, you know what I mean? To me. I want you.
you. Mesmerized of the sweetest sound, thinking of you. Addicted to this feeling I found when I'm with you. Like a good old memory right in the back of the car. When you're with your family, ask your mama turn the radio. When you're with your family, ask your mama turn the radio up. She got the melody, ooh, I'm falling on a trip. When you put it like this, she is good music. When I'm with you, I can feel it. Hear this rhythm. She is good music. When I see you all around, I feel the music. Her repertoire. When I hear you, I feel the song. Soothe me with your voice, girl. Addicted to this rhythm she got. I can't stop, ooh, ain't got no choice. I wanna rock with you. I wanna roll to the rhythm, so I roll. Wanna roll with you. You're my favorite song playing on my playlist. Just can't get enough. Ooh, your words are just the sweetest kiss. Lyrics from your lips. She is good music. When I'm with you, I can feel it. Hear this rhythm. She is good music. When I see you all around, I feel the music. Her repertoire. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Everybody say music, inspiration. You can feel it. She got that good music, inspiration. You can feel it. She got it. She is good music. When I'm with you, I can feel it. Hear this rhythm. She is good music. When I see you all around, I feel the music. Her repertoire. Music, music. She got it, she got it. She got it, she got it. She got it, she got it.
Love and Lust, play it or slay it, and move the crowd are heard each week exclusively on the radio show.
The Orange Collective. You're welcome, Murphy.
I feel like the crates use everything.
Vince, Speak Life 310, Samir, Wim, and me, Mr. Fully. You're all welcome. I pumped you with that juice sound. Bass booming, yeah, it's playing loud, playing loud. This with all my people from the town, from the town. Sun up, but we still down, still down, still down. Tell me what you really about. Cowabunga with that surf sound, surf sound. Cowabunga with that surf sound, surf sound. I pumped up with that juice sound. Bass booming, yeah, it's playing loud. It's all my people that's from the town, from the town. Sun up, but we still down, still down. Tell me what you really about. Cowabunga with that surf sound. Cowabunga with that surf sound.
BYNZ, you could call me possibility. 168, like that's a model for the family. Yeah, we work so hard, steady begging for that bread and cheese. Use all of my abilities, cause music is my remedy. No need for enemies, listen, keep it real with me. Keep it 100, more than 68 times gonna spit the heat. Live for the moment, you know I'll be on it. Feeling high off the Cali breeze, you know that we got it so sweet.
Life 310, it's rush hour on my way to the 714. They used to push powder right there next to my dope. Then I took the coward out of my heart and I rolled. Yeah, lifestyle lavish, so blessed to have this. Summer trips, Miami, the Shaman Manhattan. I'm on the south side of the OC, where they surf ties and the ride start with letter B's.
I popped in with that juice sound. Bass booming, yeah, it's playing loud, playing loud. This with all my people from the town, Shutting up, but we still down, still down, still down. Tell me what you really about. Cowabunga with that surf sound, Cowabunga with that surf sound. I popped up with that juice sound. Bass booming, yeah, it's playing loud. It's all my people that's from the town, Sunning up, but we still down, still down. Tell me what you really about. Cowabunga with that surf sound. Cowabunga with that surf sound.
Yeah, I popped up with that new sound. They still on the radio. Jimmy got that sound, type of voice is still your lady though. I ain't popping tags, I ain't needing no Mercedes, no. Surfing on these levels, son, like an escalator go. Yeah, only added, no divided, cause we ain't average. Crazy fashion, you my son, but don't call me daddy. Yeah. This is passion, this is better than I imagined. Yeah. Walt Disney, you tryna ride, then get your pass.
How many people can say that they driving to the beach? My speedometer and thermometer say 93. It's always hot on the scene, I don't need no degrees. Me and the breeze get along cause we blowing trees. It's that sun boy, still you see me chillin'. I'm with the plugs boy, and I'm with the women. Making waves, Orange Collective in the building. We got the juice, I sip it, I never spill it, yeah.
I popped in with that juice sound. Bass booming, yeah, it's playing loud, playing loud. This with all my people from the town, Sunning up, but we still down, still down, still down. Tell me what you really about. Cowabunga with that surf sound, Cowabunga with that surf sound. I popped up with that juice sound. Bass booming, yeah, it's playing loud. It's all my people that's from the town, Sunning up, but we still down, still down. Tell me what you really about. Cowabunga with that surf sound, Cowabunga with that surf sound. Curators of the wave, golden roads, yeah, pave. Orange goes by the bay. Mine's up some change, yeah, hand in hand with them OC boys. Yeah, we making OC noise, yeah. Church too loud, I can't hear your voice. That's so beautiful, we're so truthful. Yeah, we living youthful. Once collective, we the new Google. Yeah, we got what you're looking for.
This is Boom 1000 repping Team Skywalker. Don't touch that dial, because we'll be right back with more hot independent music after this on the radio show.
The Battle! Anthem's upcoming battle competition series, powered by the radio show 1580 AM. The battle has begun a digital casting call, searching for talented singers and rappers who would like the chance to show off their skills on our stage.
You know how we do.
This is not only a hip-hop battle, it is an R&B freestyle battle as well.
Hell yeah.
The winner of the competition will have a chance to compete in Cleveland, Ohio at an upcoming event representing Los Angeles.
That's right.
If you think you got what it takes, register right now at www.anthem.unreal.me. There is a $20 registration fee.
If you are looking to sell your house in Los Angeles or surrounding areas, call 323-391-3464. Foreclosure, probate, divorce, looking to relocate, or any other reason to make you think about selling now, call 323-391-3464. We will make a fair offer on your property and close quickly. Call 323-391-3464. That's 323-391-3464.
Need an honest opinion about your current single? It's time to let the viewers and listeners of the radio show cast their vote on whether the radio show should play it or slay it. So submit Get your radio edit track to the #1 indie music radio program in the country for millions to be introduced to your brand and your music product. It's Play It or Slay It on the radio show every Monday night at 10 p.m. Pacific time and 1 a.m. Eastern.
It's the Fat Fool! And right now, you are rocking to Wipeout. The latest single on all streaming platforms. If you vibing to this, go and follow Fat Fool today at Fat Foolie on Instagram. Also request this record every Monday night, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Straight up.
Call 626-793-0900.
Yeah.
It's only one show bringing you that new Fat Fool. It's the radio show.
And he thought it was Bufus, Arizona.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, world? This is your man Precise from the legendary group R.A.P. Architect and Precise. Right now, you are rocking with the best. Check out the new A and B side singles. Keep it going and get to the bag on all streaming services. Download it, share it, stream it. Album of the year coming soon. Stay tuned.
Hey, Sugar Free Cocaine, y'all can come in now. Man, hey, man, these commercials is done. Hey, back to some of this real music, you dig? Check that out. The radio show. Go!
And don't forget, if you're not doing anything this coming Saturday, it is going down at the Celebrity Center in Hollywood. Shout out to the school tour for making it happen. Making it happen. A showcase going down. If you wanted to be a part of that, there is a fee to be a part of that. Right now, it's a $5 donation to get in. Not perform, but to get in. But if you do want to be a part of that show, hit up Randy at 424-222-6162. 424-222-6162. Radio show will be in the house for that event as well. So big shout out to the school tour.
Yeah, that's right. Those who don't know, it's the school tour, Randy. And he calls that show the Blowout Concert.
All right, it's the Blowout Concert.
10 p.m.
Right.
You know, be there.
Yeah, we'll be there for that, man. We are hood to hood, block to block, always the radio show. Dundee and MD up in here on a Monday night doing it real BIG for you. Hot independent music to you at its finest as usual. That's right. You're not hearing any of the ladies tonight. They are not here tonight, so we're trying to make it happen. But we do have one beautiful lady here tonight, man. Our guest inside of Move the Crowd. We're about to get into her just a few moments.
And she is silky smooth.
Yes, man.
I'm silky smooth
She's silky
now.
smooth now.
Silky smooth.
Yeah.
I'm smooth. There's already a silky smooth.
There's already a silky smooth.
No, you are the real
silky smooth.
The other ones are fake.
Well, Silky D is in the building. We're going to be talking to her in just a few moments. But first, MD, I want to get these out there before I get her input on this story. If you see going around out there lately, one story we're talking about tonight is A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez. There is a picture going around of him at his hotel. At his house, really, in Manhattan.
Yeah, it looks like a hotel.
It looked like a hotel. It really is. Someone took a picture of him sitting on the toilet, doing a number 2 on the toilet. Wow. Alex Rodriguez is very upset. He wants to sue the person who took the picture. But with him being in that big high rise up there in New York, I'm trying to figure out who would take the picture. They're saying it may or may not be, and it's what published reports are saying, it may or may not be someone who owns one of the hedge funds. Because they're the only ones that have enough money to live up that high in New York and can afford something like that. May someone or affiliated with one of them that took the picture of Alex Rodriguez sitting on the toilet.
Well, he might have been sitting there, had his door open, and he got the windows in the hotel, and somebody had a drone.
Well, that
drone, or either it was just a nice, precise camera that was able to zoom in on whatever room that he was in.
Yeah, but he's in a high rise, they say.
Right, but he wants to sue someone for that picture. Do you think? Put on your detective hats. Do you think Alex Rodriguez have a lawsuit, or would it be a frivolous lawsuit? I think it's frivolous because if you got your toilet right by the window, and you didn't close your window, that's on you. So
well, yes, I can agree. At the same breath, you paying for that type of freedom on that level, so you should not be able to have anyone violate your privacy.
Yeah, but if it's a drone.
At the same token, if you got a toilet sitting by the window,
I got you.
No matter how much privacy you pay
you know, you got to have air. You got to have air.
You got to have air. Especially when you're sitting on the toilet doing it number 2. Yeah, you do need the air to come through.
Too much information, but
the question is, do he know? Do they say he know who did it?
No, I don't think he know.
That was a drone. Somebody flew the thing up there in the window and say, hey, wow.
Well, they've catch, a lot of stars that way. I mean, there have been photos of just, like Janet Jackson just laying out on her lounge in the back. I mean, it's just unfortunate that, they can't have their own type of privacy in their own home. Because how many of us, unless he's a looky-loo, is going to be, taking a picture or having a drone coming down into your window?
Yeah, but you know what they say, when you become a celebrity,
well,
all eyes on you.
No, that's the truth.
Okay.
Trust me. It's hard for me to do things now. I've been in a couple of employments where,
right?
Yeah, someone has
open
recognized
game.
me. So it's been kind of difficult to just try to live an average life.
And that's why you get paid the big bucks.
Yeah, well, let's see if we can recognize her right now and try to move the crowd. Let's get to it right now, MD. You ready?
All right.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now it's time for the best part of the evening.
The radio show.
Move the crowd.
Inside of Move the Crowd, and Move the Crowd brought to you by who?
Create Sake. You need your website done. You need some flyers. You need your logo, design, anything. Just get in touch with Create Sake. His number is 818-208-SAKE.
That's right. Now this is Inside of Move the Crowd right now, where we take an artist, but this time we don't have an artist.
Nope.
We have someone that's not an artist, but hey, she did with a lot of artists, and she
lot of them.
Bigger than a lot of artists we got that came through here thus far. We take an artist off stage, bring them backstage, so you all can get to know them more on an intimate level. Joining us now, we have the legendary Silky D in the building. Silky D, what's going on?
What's up? Everything. Being back here, it's good to be back here. I've been here a couple of times, and it's been a very long time, but, this is like home to me.
Yeah,
when the last time? Yeah, when the last time?
It's been a few years.
Oh, wow, it's been a few years.
Yeah.
I've taken on many other roles.
Yeah, well, let's talk about some of them roles and things that you've taken on since the last time we seen you.
I haven't
You
done?
was a little girl last time you came in. Now you're a grown woman. So tell us what's going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess from being Silky D, I'm also global UN International Hip Hop Ambassador.
Okay, that's good.
You're right. Entertainment Director for United Hood Nation and Jobs Create Peace. I'm also the UN Ambassador of 5 Points Youth Foundation and the West Coast region for the Entertainment Director for Universal Hip Hop Museum.
Okay.
And, of course, CEO of Ladylike Entertainment. And being a mentor for a whole lot of youth out there that I love so well. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're doing a lot of mentor work for the youth. Okay. That's wonderful.
Well, that's what hip-hop is all about. I mean, if you are about hip-hop and being a pioneer of it, I mean, it's all about the youth and the community.
Right.
So I've always kept that with me. It's never have changed whatsoever.
Doing your due diligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what I do best, what I love best.
Right. So you got some events and things, I guess, coming up.
Oh, yes. Right? Oh, my goodness, do I have events. Well, Memorial, if you guys are not doing anything, come on out to Leimert Park. We got a lot of artists that are going to come and perform. We're doing a tribute to Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace. We're also talking about health and wellness. So we have a lot of great speakers, jazz, R&B, of course, rap. I don't say hip-hop because rap is a genre of hip-hop.
Right.
And cannabis, for those who want to get to know about the cannabis world, as far as healing your body, not destroying your body. And the events start at 11 a.m. and will end at 6 p.m., but it's all day full of knowledge, full of entertainment, of course, great food. And come on out and pay tribute to the veterans. And once again, a nice tribute to Nipsey Hussle. The marathon do continue. So.
Right.
It's going to be like a big, giant picnic.
Yeah, so that's one of them. Down the road, definitely for August the 18th, We have Intellectual Vibe and True Hip Hop in Burbank.
Shout out to the Black Arts.
That's right, Z Blackheart in the house, one of the baddest creator directors around, LaTanya Allen. You guys check her out.
Yeah.
We are going. I'm DJing.
Mm-hmm.
Battle Cat is also DJing. We got a lot of people in the game that's going to be honored.
Okay.
So definitely have your 90 clothes on because we're going to be playing that 90s music.
That's what's up.
And
Okay.
yeah, that's going to be a nice, huge event. So either go on Intellectual Vibes and True Hip Hop or check out E-Bright for that event as well. In between,
Right.
I'm all over the place.
Right.
You know, I got a couple of interviews coming up. I'm going to be honored during the BET week.
Oh, good. Good for you. Okay.
Yeah, for
That's
who
what's
I
up.
am. A lot of the ladies on the West Coast is going to be honored finally.
Okay.
You know, to recognize what we have done in this game for
Right.
LA, right, or the West Coast. So
Right.
I just got that call yesterday from New York, and I'm really excited about that.
Congratulations.
I will post that information up.
Okay.
Starting Silk in Between the Sheets will be coming back in June on Morris Media.
Right, okay.
Getting our conversation on about love and how to repair relationships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really deep. Definitely for adults only.
All right.
And, no, we're gonna keep it real, 100%,
Right.
And then, of course, if you need to check out 5 Points U Foundation, I will be doing some events there as well. I do the 5 elements.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to do that in July. Also, I'm letting you know, those who have kids, during Monday through Friday during the summer, we're going to be feeding the kids.
Oh, good.
And this food is coming from Africa. Africa is shipping from their farms for us to feed these kids good quality type of food. So they can come and get it free. Hopefully I'll have some other programs for them, like learning how to do graffiti art, DJing, definitely breakdancing, all the 5 elements of hip-hop.
Right, hip-hop, yeah.
And the last week in August will be the 3rd anniversary for the Alley. As you know, I had turned in what was known as Death Alley into Peace Alley.
Right.
So we're going to have the 3rd anniversary of that for all the graffiti artists to be there and hope it. And then the next day or either that night, we're going to do celebrations. So I do welcome the radio show to be there to host, if you like.
Okay.
Love for you guys to host. And I've been very blessed of the artists that have come there, not just in music, but also in the acting world as well.
Right.
So you never know who comes through the 5 Points U Foundation, and we're right there on Western and Florence. And come check it out. As a matter of fact, for Earth Day, we just did a great graffiti tribute to Nipsey Hussle. You can see his photo from the street. You know, on down there. So a lot of things coming up, and as you know, towards the end of the year, there will be me, of course, feeding the homeless, and for my birthday event, warming the homeless. I gave away $400 goose comforters to the community this past year, thanks to Fairmont. Thanks to Fairmont Hotel, they donated that.
Okay.
Which was really dope, really dope. So.
Yeah, you got a lot you doing. Yeah, but when we come back, man, we're gonna talk to Silky D. She mentioned the DJ thing a few times. She's one of the first female hip hop DJs on the West Coast, so we're gonna talk to her about that. And plus, we're gonna play a game with her as well. We're gonna see if she knows some of the female DJs that are out now, and one old school. It's 3 plus 1 more. We got that coming up. Plus, Play It or Slay It. And since she mentioned Silky Between the Sheets, MD, we're going to hit it with Love and Lust. Plus, we're going to touch on that artist that got booed on stage as well. A lot to get done. Little time. 626-793-0900. The phone number if you want to holler at Silky D, y'all. The radio show.
Keep it going. New York, keep it going. We planning for the future while we living in the moment, though. People's on the so you don't stop. And all my people's on the right. And you won't stop. You know the shot, keep it going. New York, keep it going. We planning for the future while we living in the moment, though. People's on the so you don't stop. And all my people's on the right. And you won't stop. Yo, we really made it from the bottom up. Not what you would consider rich, but we got enough. You know, keep it 100, never gotta bluff. Why? Taking our time, never gotta rush. From a city that never sleep, keep my ears to the streets. Heard 6 million stories how the wolves eat the sheep. Somehow make it here, then you can make it anywhere. Doing anything as long as your motivation is clear. That's right. We hear him talking, but we don't believe him. Like Constantine, I exercise the demons. And we ain't rocking with no skinny jeans and choker chains.
legend OGs who co-sign it and know it's lame. Now everybody sound like everybody else. Carbon copies that nobody probably never even felt. When I breeze through the city, I'm with P by myself. But I check in with the G's, then I get right to the well. You know the shot, keep it going. New York, keep it going. We planning for the future while we living in the moment, though. So you don't stop. And you won't stop. You know the shot, keep it going. New York, keep it going. We planning for the future while we living in the moment, though. So you don't stop. And you won't stop.
I come from a place where we take no crap. Keep your garbage, we don't want none of that. And I rap wild hundreds on my back. Feel the pressure, it's a swift heart attack. Time to gave that style you borrow back. Yeah, it's whack, soft, monostab. I'm off of that. Back to the topic. You don't really know how high we can rock it. I flip a beat, it be bumping La Bamba. You can hear it from the mountains, Wakanda. See the scandalous rhymes, Shanda. Emerging numerous flows, Wata. Shapeless, nameless, and powerful. Plant a seed, my whole harvest bountiful. Each verse I spit insurmountable. Hold all these weak links accountable.
You know the shot, keep it going. New York, keep it going. We planning for the future while we living in the moment, though. So you don't stop. And you won't stop. You know the shot, keep it going. New York, keep it going. We planning for the future while we living in the moment, though. So you don't stop. And you won't stop.
Get on, stop.
New York.
Get on, stop.
Chicago.
Get on, stop.
Up north, down south.
Get on, stop.
To all my peoples on the left.
Get on, stop.
And all my peoples on the right.
Get on, stop.
To all my peoples on the left.
Get on, stop.
And all my peoples on the right.
Get on, stop.
To all my peoples on the left.
Get on, stop.
And all my peoples on the right.
Get on, stop.
To all my peoples on the left.
Get on, stop.
And all my peoples on the right.
Get on, stop.
This is Boom 1000 repping Team Skywalker. Don't touch that dial because we'll be right back with more hot independent music after this on the radio show.
Low Smooth. Right now you are rocking to something smooth for the ladies. Real One.
Certified.
Real One. The latest single streaming on all digital platforms.
I love it.
Ladies, if you're vibing to this, go follow Low Smooth today at _Low Smooth on IG. Also request this record every Monday night, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call 626-793-0900. It's the only one show bringing that new Low Smooth. It's the radio show. It's the radio show.
If you are looking to sell your house in Los Angeles or surrounding areas, call 323-391-3464. Foreclosure, probate, divorce, looking to relocate, or any other reason to make you think about selling now, call 323-391-3464. We will make a fair offer on your property and close quickly. Call 323-391-3464. That's 323-391-3464.
Need an honest opinion about your current single? It's time to let the viewers and listeners of the radio show cast their vote on whether the radio show should play it or slay it. So submit your radio edit track to the #1 indie music radio program in the country for millions to be introduced to your brand and your music product. It's Play It or Slay It on the radio show every Monday night at 10 p.m. Pacific time and 1 a.m. Eastern.
It's the Fat Fool! And right now, you are rocking to Wipeout. The latest single on all streaming platforms. If you vibing to this, go and follow Fat Fool today at Fat Foolie on Instagram. Also request this record every Monday night, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Straight up.
Call 626-793-0900.
Yeah.
It's only one show bringing you that new Fat Fool. It's the radio show.
And he thought it was Memphis, Arizona. Hey, Sugar Free Cocaine Young come in now. Man, hey, man, these commercials is done. Hey, back to some of this real music, you dig? Check that out. the radio show. Go!
That's right. We're just sitting there with chilling with Silky D inside of Move the Crowd right now here on the radio show. Hey, phone lines are kind of quiet. We do want to hear from you. 626-793-0900.
That's right. Call in,
626-793-0900, y'all. Got Silky D in the building tonight. Silky D, we just having some fun with you so far, so good, right?
Oh, I'm having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so always, someone said that Miller was sleeping.
Yeah.
Like, nope, he's just looking down.
Right, but we about to wake him up in this
No,
a
you know
little
what?
bit.
Let's go with the sleeping thing. I like that better.
Oh, okay. You did the sleeping thing? Okay.
Right.
Well, we're going to wake you up right now. But we got to touch on it before we get to it. Silky D, now, you are one of the first female DJs on the West Coast.
Yes.
Tell us about that real quick here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, let's see. DJ Magic Mike and Michael Mixon Moore and Tony Joseph put me out here in the club scene, and then from there I got discovered by Uncle Jam's Army, and I joined Uncle Jam's Army and became not only the female DJ in the group, but the voice on Dollar Freak. Have engineered with Russ Parr for Bobby Jimmy and the Critters for The Butt, and also did a collaboration with DJ Unknown for 808 Beats. Became the first woman soundstage musical director and provided the sounds for Bootsy, Gap Band, Cameo, Tina Marie, and so many others, and did a couple of television shows with Carl Payne and Larry B. The rest is history, man. I mean, I was just doing the most, as well as put out a young, the youngest DJ in history, which is my daughter, DJ Spark. Started at the age of 10. She started with the group Immature, B2K, Marianne, and the rest is history for her on OneDJSpark.com.
Shout out to her as well.
Yeah,
get her
very
up here
proud.
as well.
Yeah, you got to get her out here, most definitely. So.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I mentored so many people, launched off so many careers for them.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see if you know any of those DJs that you may have mentored. Now, you may or may not have mentored. We're going to play a little game right now. Inspired.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're going to play a game called 3 + 1 more.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
We're going to see if you know your female DJs, all right? MD, you can play along as well, okay?
I'll try.
All right, now.
Yeah. Help me out?
Yeah,
I'll try.
we're going to see if you all know your female DJs. Now, MD, you got to know at least one, all right?
I know a couple of them.
No, I'm saying, MD, you got to know at least one, all right? Now, I tried to make these questions as simple as possible.
Okay. No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
I know you.
Oh, yeah. We're going to make this happen right now. We're playing 3 + 1 more. The
ahead.
1 more is actually an old school one, all right? So that's why that's the 1 more I threw in there.
Okay.
All right? So here we go. The first DJ for the night, first question is the female DJ. This female DJ is one of the members behind the Young California movement. Who is this female DJ? MD, I'll give you both a clue. She's on TuneIn.
She's on TuneIn?
Gigi Sweets?
No.
You said young, like young.
Nah, she's probably in her 30s.
She's in her 30s?
Yeah.
Mid-30s?
Late 20s, early 30s. I would assume.
What, Charisma?
There you go.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
There
I
you
know
go.
about
That's it.
Charisma.
DJ
Yeah.
Charisma. There you go. Shout out to DJ Charisma.
That's right. Shout out to her. She did the celebrity basketball game for me a couple of years ago.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I saw her a couple weeks ago at a female, like a brunch thing that they had. So shout out to DJ Charisma. All right.
All right.
Okay. And here goes the second one. Silky D and MD playing 3 + 1 more. We're making it happen.
3 + 1 more.
Yes. The second question. This female DJ for a legendary hip hop female group. Who is this female DJ?
That's the DJ with Salt and Pepper.
Cinderella.
Yes,
Yeah.
Cinderella.
I'll give you both that one. You both got that one. All right. So you both, Silky D2, MD 1.
Yeah,
all
shout
right?
out to Spin.
Shout out to Cinderella.
She's definitely a good friend of ours, yeah.
All right. So okay, and moving on to number 3. Now, I catered this one for you, MD. Now, you got to get this one. All right?
Catered for me.
I catered
MD
this
gotta
one
get this
for
one.
you.
Something
All right?
1919.
He must have a crush on her.
Nah, well, no, I figured that he would know this one.
Is this
You
the
figured
East
that?
Coast one?
No,
Oh,
it's on the
okay.
East Coast one.
West Coast?
West Coast.
She's
I'll give you that West Coast.
All right.
This female DJ works with independent artists. Her company is called Hustle Girl, and she has her own magazine.
Now that's DG Sweet.
That is DJ Sweet right there. Shout out to
Sweet
DG
Factory.
Sweet right there.
Yeah.
There you go. Silky D got that one. Silky D 3.
I'm 3 and 3. I don't know what you're talking
Silky
about.
D got all 3, and then you got 1. It's all good.
Hey, I'm not into the...
No, I know. Hey, it's all right. We just having some fun here. That's why. I figured Suki would know all these because this is right up her lane.
Right. That's
all
just her lane.
Exactly. So we're going to do one more. This is the East Coast one right here, all right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see. This is going to be a little harder for you, but Suki, you might get this one.
Okay.
This female DJ worked at Hot 97 in New York and best known for her work with the female rapper Sweet T, It's My Beat. Who is this female DJ?
Oh, that one is a good one. Because, let's see, back in the day was Jazzy Joyce. And then you had...
That's it right there, Jazzy Joyce.
Ooh,
Oh, my God.
4 for 4.
Oh, you 4 for 4. Oh, wow.
That's right.
Now, which Hot
know that I'm
97?
following you guys, ladies.
Yes.
Know that I'm following you guys.
I'm going to say DJ Magic Mike.
No, Magic Mike is not a woman. Magic Mike is not a woman.
See, I was hanging out with the bros. I wasn't hanging, and Dave, we weren't hanging around with that many female DJs standing out like that.
Yeah.
Until Silky them start coming on the scene.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there were female radio personalities.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. I'll never forget when KJLH had announced me as the world's first female DJ.
Right.
I knew that Jazzy Joyce started in 83.
Mm-hmm.
I started basically in 78.
Mm-hmm.
And
give away the age.
yeah, it's not an age thing because
okay.
at the time of DJing, I was just like that young college type of age.
No, she wasn't. She was only 7 years old.
So sweet. And then, the rest was history. I mean, it was a long time. And at that time, speaking about ladies of hip-hop, JJ Thad and myself, we were the only ones that was around, until we got Medusa and, going forward with Yo-Yo, and I can go on and on and on.
Right.
But, we were alone for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that something? And I didn't see that on the East Coast because even though Run DMC and them came over there, we didn't see a female DJ or MC
down there,
or anything. So that era basically did start like in that late mid 80s on back down.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't, those who know about me, definitely LA, or those who came down to LA or where we were out at Skateland, USA, and all of these other places that they saw that there was a female DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what's up. But,
really cool.
That's cool. But someone who didn't have a good time this past day or so, that was Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown, she got booed on stage, saying that she was struggling with her words on a few of her songs.
Well, for me...
Any particular reason why you think that may have been an issue with her?
Well, one, the public does not know that Foxy Brown really had a hearing problem.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have shortened and stopped out her career a long time ago when they had blasted to the limit and she still could not hear the music. So basically she was deaf.
Right.
Now, I don't know whether she had surgery or not, but I feel it's unfortunate for the people around her who are not being real to make her feel that she can come back. Right. I think she should have came back as her writing skills. Her writing skills is mad change.
Mad.
Yeah, but to put her out like that and to publicly humiliate her, I blame her crew and her so-called friends around her are not keeping the truth and just really going for the love of the money and pumping her up to be like that. So she's she got plenty of love from me and plenty of support, and that's unfortunate that happened to her, that she had to be booed amongst millennials that are finding out about her career.
What is happening?
I think that's a part of her being deaf. She's deaf. She really has a hearing loss, and the people that she has around her, and she can be upset at me about it. I just feel they did not support her to the fullest of who she is and put to her best ability of creating songs, writing songs, and helping other young ladies come on the statue of who she is.
She's from New York, right?
Yeah.
She's from New York.
Yeah. That's the reason why, those are her homies and cronies. And
That ain't your homies. I'm gonna say your homies keep it real. I'm just trying to
from
keep it real.
L.A. wouldn't have did that to her.
Well,
I don't know,
we can't
man.
speak
LA
that
wouldn't-
because
No, I don't think L.A. would have did that.
we have a lot of snakes, and we have people who they come around you for alternative motives. They either want to get your network, your connects, or they pretend they for you, and then like there's a saying somebody put out on Facebook about how be careful about somebody that's supposed to help you build, but they steal your bricks and go build somewhere else. Yeah. So it's really hard to be a celebrity or someone creative to do things that got it really going on, because you attack that type of attention, especially through social media. You attack that type of attention for those who want to be a part of the crew and be a part of the hype, and really they have alternative motives to just bring you down, make you fall.
And that's why you almost have to be mistake-free because of social media.
You just have to have the right people around you. Keep your circle small. Keep your circle small, and the right people who really love you, that's going to tell you the truth whether you like it or not. Constructive criticism is the best. And it doesn't.
Funny you brought that up.
That's right.
That's mighty funny you brought that up.
Yes.
We got to do Play the Slayer right now.
Yeah, and you get mad at me. Don't get mad. I'm just going by my experience and my ears. And trust me, my reputation precedes me. So who you gonna really listen to?
Well, that's exactly what we want you to do. Play the Slayer. Let's get to it.
Hey, this Big B from the Block Boys Clique, and if you gonna be in your feelings and get all emotional, this part of the show ain't for you, man. Right here, right now, play it or slay it. Right here on the radio show.
The radio show, play it or slay it.
MD Play the Slay is brought to you by who?
Brought to you by, coming this fall, Industry Connects. We're going to be having it again down at the Civic Center in Carson. We haven't got the date yet, but you can now get your early bird special pass for only $25. While you got a chance, go to our website, www.theradioshow.com, and it'll be right in front of your face. Just click and be there.
That's right. Be there and make that move right now. Pre-pass will be on our site coming soon at radioshow.com. Be on the lookout for that. Silky D was at a few of our Industry Connects, so I'm sure she'll be at this one as well, coming up soon. But it's time to get into Play to Slay it right about now. Yes. Won't we take one song? We're going to do one song tonight and ask, what should we do with it? Should we play it or should we
slay that sucker?
Get it off that life, get it off that playlist, or add it to MG's hard drive so we can bang it over and over again. Or throw it in the cyber trash that's over there in the corner, never to be heard from ever again. Constructive criticism is a must, all right?
That's right.
So, Silky D, you know the rules. You already been through this.
They might have to just take it out the trash and, just redo it.
Well, we're going to see, all right?
Don't have to go forever. Just redo it.
Usually, sometimes we get some songs and we throw in the trash.
Never to be heard from ever again.
They can't be recycled.
How about this one right here? All About You. Artist's name, Johnny Gax. All About You. Artist's name, Johnny Gax. If you love the song or hate the song, either way, it don't matter. 626-793-0900. 626-793-0900. Oh, we missed the girls, man. We need the girls for that. Let's make it happen tonight, man. Play it or slay it. The radio show.
The radio show. Play it or slay it.
It's about to go down cause it's so routine. You never been in action but you love to cause a scene. Now you got them tears running down your cheek. Then you swear this the last time you see me. I'm full for the moment but I feel it in a week. Doing what I can to keep my wits about me. Cause then all I think about is you. SOS, this ain't nothing new. I ain't running, I'm just speaking on the truth. Chasing after you is like a high-speed pursuit.
The radio show, play it or slay it.
Make it quick. The radio show is this. Make it quick. Hello.
Uncle Jam's, DJ Kit Kat, Uncle Jam's Army, California Cat Crew.
What up, Kit Kat? What
That's
up?
what, Kit Kat.
What's up? Silky's right here. Say what's up to her real quick.
Yeah, I said I just happened to pop on Facebook and see the live. I had to give a shout out to y'all real quick.
Oh man, that's love right there. That's what's up. Everybody don't know that. Yes, he just said it. DJ Kit Kat.
That's what's up,
from
Kit
the
Kat.
Cat Crew, California Crack Crew.
That's what's up,
That's
Kit
right.
Kat. That's what's up, man. You good?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna come out there this weekend. I'm hanging out with Silky this weekend.
All right.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that.
all good.
Oh,
We'll do
that's
that.
what's up, man.
Well, we
Come
need to-
on and show me some love. That's what's up.
Yeah, we need to get you
Gotta
up here
have
one
you on the
Monday night
tables, too.
man.
Hey Bob, I'm gonna holler at Bob. I'm getting the whole California Cat Crew together. We coming through.
Oh, you guys heard that now.
Okay,
You
we'll see the
guys
whole
heard
Cat
that.
Crew come through.
Oh, Lemur Park's going to be jumping off now.
That's what's up.
gonna be
Everybody,
on.
that's
what's
right.
up.
You got to
Oh,
come
what's
on
up.
down. Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. That's historic right there. You guys don't know how I'm feeling right now.
That's a good
This
look, man. That's a good look. Okay.
Beautiful.
All right, man. Hey, Kit Kat, we got to go, man. But thanks for calling in, all right? We need to get you up here one night, okay?
If you see me on there.
Okay, man. Take care.
1580 LA, the radio show.
That's what's
Thank
up,
you.
man. Kit Kat, hold up.
Oh,
DJ Kit Kat like this.
oh wow.
Hitting
Yeah,
us
I'm
up, man.
shocked. I'm really
Wow.
shocked.
Okay, well, that's good. Hey, hopefully
Wow.
they make it happen to come through. We got to be there for that now.
Yes, you do have
Yeah,
to be
we
there
gotta
for
be
that.
Definitely gotta
That's
be there.
historic right there.
Yeah, we got to be there for that.
Oh, my
If you got to
God.
catch the
Yeah,
bus.
well, what's historic is what y'all think about this song. It's that Johnny Gax, All About You, Play It or Slay It. M. Silky D, we'll come back to you in just a second. MD, what you think about it? Play It or Slay It?
I'm on the fence with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a play.
Play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a play, but I'm on the fence.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and slay it. I didn't really care for it. That's a slay on my end.
Slay it.
All right, one play, one slay. Silky D, what do you think?
I gotta slay it, but what I'm gonna say to the artist definitely needs mix and mastering, and his Mac got to come up a little more.
Okay.
What he's talking about. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
It wasn't hitting me, and I'm a female. The song is about a female.
It didn't hit
It
you.
wasn't hitting me.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
It's
you
all
got
good.
it from Silky.
Yeah,
got
so
it.
it was
Look
on
at
the
yourself.
fence. It is on the fence, though.
Right.
It can make it. You just need a little adjustment, whoever you are.
Just a little adjustment.
Yeah,
Just a little adjustment.
Exactly.
Remember,
Okay.
everybody, this is not the final.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
The song will go on our website. You can vote for it there. You can save it, or you could diss it, and it will be gone.
Yeah.
One of the two, because
Yeah.
we're only going to be the tiebreaker.
It won't
If
be
it-
in my
Yeah,
crate.
If
it
it's
won't
like-
be in your grade. It won't be in your. Hey, okay, it's all good.
We just let you know. Play the slay it
Play
on
it.
our website.
Uh-huh.
You can go ahead and vote, and if it becomes a tie on our electronic voting system, then what we just did here will be the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
So, got two slays and a play. So
Exactly.
the orders, you better get people on our website and start
on your
hitting play,
job.
hitting play for
On
you.
your job. Yeah, so if you did go ahead and give you a shout out and all that, and where they can find you, social media and that
Well,
good thing.
first, shoot, I got to give a shout out to Kit Kat, man.
Oh, shout out
Bringing
to
my
Kit Kat,
brothers in
yeah.
there to come in. Lemert Park. You guys, we got to save it. It's the only area in LA that is still African owned. And let's not let that go away. The baddest creative director that I know, LaTanya Allen of Z Blackheart. My manager, Pastor E. Or as he say, at Pastor E 2000. Definitely all the organizations that I rep, and of course, guys, become a member of Universal Hip Hop Museum. Nipsey was a member of Universal Hip Hop Museum. Please go there, click, add $1 to it, see all the fabulous things that we're doing. You know that what we're all about as far as representing hip hop and social injustice and global around the world. So get involved, get with me if you want to get involved in the activities that I'm doing, or have me check out your stuff like we do now. Let's play it and slay it.
Yeah.
And see you in Lemert Park for Memorial, because That is historic. Getting the surprise guest of the Cat Crew from Uncle Jam's Army.
All right, well, Silky D, thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Get out of Love and Lust, man.
The radio show.
Yeah, you can.
I can't forget about y'all.
Of course, you can't forget about us.
Support the radio show.
Thank you.
That's right.
Thank
you. You got out of Love and Lust, but we'll get you next time on Love and Lust, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming through, Silky D.
Thank you
You
for
know it's your
having me.
home. You already know.
That's right.
You
Thank
one
you
got a
for
key, so your rent is due. You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
We're gonna get up out of here, man. I gotta get this song in real quick. It's that Lou Smooth right there. He'll be on in a few weeks, so I gotta slide this in. We see y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Y'all. We gone the radio show. Bye, y'all.
Representing for the hood, by the hood. Representing for the hood, by the hood. Representing from the hood, by the hood. It's a radio show.
Yeah. Sounded bad, I ain't seen her in a minute. Last time we spoke, we were on different pages. Now that I see her, I'm all in my feelings. I'm trying to catch a play, girl, you know what I'm needing, yeah. She's all that I need. She's all that I need, yeah. In a room full of bad ones. She's the only one that matters to me. Yeah. More important than the air that I breathe. She deserves it all. She's what I'm looking for. She's what I'm looking for. Baby, when I call, we can get it on, yeah. Certified, real one. She's a certified, real one. She deserves it all and more. Yeah, she's a certified, real one. Let's take it there. We can take it slow. Make me work for it. Really turn me on. Let's catch a vibe. Girl, I'm all yours. All these options, baby. You the one I chose. She's all that I need. She's all that I need, yeah. In a room full of bad ones. She's the only one that matters to me. Yeah. More important than the air that I breathe. She deserves it all. She's what I'm looking for. She's what I'm looking for. Baby, when I call, we can get it on, yeah. Certified, real one. She's a certified, real
get that last song in.
Oh.
But it's okay. We got most of it in, so that'll work.
About the end of the show, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So we really want to do, we want to